everyone, Chris here, and welcome to this video on Zhu Ji Gong. Zhu Ji Gong, or relaxing the brain and body exercise, as taught by Professor Hu Xiaofei when he came to Glasgow in October of 2024. So this is a teaching video for you to have a go at home. And what I'm going to do first of all, just give you a brief introduction on what's important when practicing Zhu Ji Gong. But also as well, we're going to show you a front view of the exercise and a side view of the exercise. Give you an explanation of each movement, and then we're going to do a run through together of all 10 postures. There are 10 postures in the exercise program. As per the caution at the beginning of the video, be aware with this video, if you're practicing the movements, each movement for about 2 minutes, you're going to be standing for about 20 minutes. So if you find that it's too difficult, you might want to sit down or do these exercises in the seated posture, and there'll be a video for that exercise in the seated posture. But also as well, just to be aware, if you have low blood pressure, be cautious with this one. If you feel a wee bit lightheaded or nauseous when doing this exercise, then stop, sit down, take a break, take on some fluids, have a wee bit of chocolate, and you'll feel better. Okay then friends, so with these exercises, the most important thing to understand is you're activating some very important acupressure points. And if you're not familiar with acupressure points, these are points on the body that are very significant in traditional Chinese medicine for energy flow. And in Zhu Ji Gong, you're dealing with 3 main pairs of acupressure points. You have what's called the Lao Gong points. The Lao Gong points are in the center of each palm. You've got one on each hand. And Lao Gong translates as the palaces of toil. And also as well, you have a pair of acupressure points on the soles of the feet. And these are called the Yong Chuan points, or the bubbling wells, or the bubbling springs. Also known as the kidney points, because they are on the meridian, the energy line for the kidneys in traditional Chinese medicine. And the other one as well, this other pair is called the Ming Men points. And these are known as the gates to life. And they sit just above each kidney, on the back, just above the buttocks, either side of the spine if you don't know where your kidneys are. So this exercise, this program activates these points, and it's considered to be a foundation exercise for the program developed by Professor Hu Xiaofei at Beijing University. When we do the exercises, they are in fact basically 10 standing post exercises linked together. My students who know me, they know that we do a lot of standing post or zhongzhuang. So basically these are 10 standing post exercises linked together in one form. And when we do this, we have our feet pointing forwards, not splayed, not pointing out, the feet are pointing forwards. Again, the knees are bent, okay, for part of the exercise. And we tuck the pelvis forward again for part of the exercise. We bend, and we straighten and bend and straighten during the course of the exercise. And we also bring the arms out to the side during some of the movements. There's not much movement in the form, it's mostly standing post. But when we do this, the back of the hands point forward, the shoulders are relaxed, and the arms come up, with the little finger leading the hands up as the arms come up. Okay, so the other thing as well is the breathing, to breathe normally and breathe naturally, and where that's there is a specific important breathing method, then I will explain that as we go through each posture. But again, as I mentioned earlier, take it nice and easy. If you find standing for 20 minutes too difficult, then by all means sit down, and you can do these exercises, these postures in the seated posture. Okay, so let's give it a go. Okay, so first of all, the first posture we do is called the commencing posture, and we start off by standing as if to attention. So we bring the feet together. Okay, we want to bring the shoulders back very slightly and lift the elbows very slightly. And we want the middle finger just gently touching the side of the thumb. We bring the head up. And again, we just take a moment to relax and settle the breathing. So the first posture, commencing posture, what we're going to do is just bring the weight to the right leg. We're going to bend the right knee, tuck the pelvis forward. We're going to take a soft step to our left with the left foot. Okay, and again we lift the left heel, and as we do so, we raise the palms to about shoulder level, lift the left heel, step softly to the left, feet shoulder width apart. Okay, we stand straight first of all, and we're going to bring the palms together. Okay, bring the hands in towards the center line, relax the shoulders. Okay, and what we want to do, what we don't want to do, is to have the fingers pointing too straight and the hands too close to the chest. If you do this, what tends to happen is the muscles and the tendons in the forearm and the fingers tend to get too tight and they get too stiff. So what we want to do is just have the hands, the palms together. So you bring the Laogong points together, have the fingers pointing slightly forward, okay, and have the hands slightly away from the chest. And when we do this, okay, when we step out, we straighten the body first of all, and then we bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward, and relax. And again, you hold this posture as long as it's comfortable. 2 minutes is fine. And again, you just have to breathe and let go of the tension and relax. Okay, so that is the commencing posture. Okay. Posture number 2 is called maintaining the dantian. Maintaining the dantian. Okay, so those of you not familiar with the dantian, it's just below the belly button, about 3 finger widths below the belly button, one of the main energy centers in the body in traditional Chinese medicine. So, if we go from the first posture, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to come up straight. Okay, this is called maintaining the dantian. We're going to bring the hands forward. Okay, with the palms facing down. Okay, now we're going to bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward, sink, bring the hands down, slightly out to the side, bring the hands in towards the dantian. Now again, what we do with this one, gentlemen, you bring the left hand in first, right hand rests on top of the left hand. Ladies, you bring the right hand in first, left hand rests on top of the right hand. Again, this is traditional Chinese method. It's a yin-yang thing. Ladies are always yin, gentlemen are always yang. It's to do with traditional Chinese medicine and the division of the body. Left is yin, right is yang on each side of the spine. We'll do another video on yin-yang sometime, but for today all we're going to do is, gentlemen, bring the left hand in first, right hand above it. Ladies, right hand first, left hand above it. So we settle the palms on the dantian, we're bending the knees, we're tucking the pelvis forward. We want to lift the elbows very slightly because we want to create a nice rounded shape here in the arms, and this also helps to relax the chest. Okay, so we'll do this from the side. Okay, so when we go from the commencing posture, posture number 1, we straighten, bring the arms forward, palms down. Okay, we bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward, we bring the palms into the dantian. Rest the Laogong points on the dantian, lifting the elbows very slightly. And again, all you do is just hold the posture for as long as is comfortable. 2 minutes is fine. Relaxing the dantian, relaxing the breathing, letting go of tension. Okay, now on to 3. Okay, posture number 3 is called warming the Ming Men point, or the gaze to life. And there are 2 ways you can do this. Okay, now the first way you can do this, after you've done posture 2, maintaining the dantian, what we do is you just straighten the body, You can bring the arms out to the side. Now the first way you can do this is you can bring the Lao Gong points, the centre of the palms, and rest them on the kidneys. So the palms are touching the kidneys, and we bend the knees and we tuck the pelvis forward. Now obviously everybody's different. Some people have problems with their shoulder joints and that might feel just too uncomfortable. So there's another way you can do this. After you've done posture 2, maintaining the dantian, what you do is you straighten the body, bring the arms out to the side, and you can bring the back of the hands to the kidney points and rest the back of the hands over the kidneys, bend the knees and tuck the pelvis forward. And again, just relax the shoulders. And again, you hold this for as long as it feels comfortable. 2 minutes is perfectly fine. Okay, and now on to number 4, which is called activating the Lao Gong points. Activating the Lao Gong points. Okay, posture number 4. We go from warming the Ming Men points. We stand straight. Okay, we bring the arms out to the side. We bring the hands forward of the belly button. We bend the knees. We tuck the pelvis forward, relaxing the shoulders, and we imagine we're holding a ball in front of the belly button. And what we're going to do, this is a movement exercise now. This is not just standing still, we're going to move with this one. So to do this one, what we do is we just straighten the body and we imagine the ball is expanding and pushing the hands out. And we breathe in. And then what we do is we bring the elbows in and we imagine we're squeezing the ball and we gently breathe out. And as we do so, we bend the knees and tuck the pelvis forward. We breathe in, standing straight. Imagine the ball expanding, pushing the hands out. Breathe out, breathing elbows in towards each other. Imagine you're squeezing the ball, bending the knees, tucking the pelvis forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, again, you do this for as long as it feels comfortable. 2 minutes is perfectly fine. Okay, we'll show you this from the side now. Okay, so we have the back of the hands over the kidneys for posture number 3, warming the Ming Men points. Okay, we come up straight, we bring the arms out to the side, bring the hands forward as if holding a ball in front of the belly button. We stand straight first of all, we imagine the ball expanding, pushing the hands out. Breathing in, then breathing out. As we push the elbows in, the hands come together, we bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward. Breathing in and we stand straight. Breathing out and we sink. This is a very well-known Qigong exercise in traditional Chinese medicine. It's also known as opening and closing the ball. And it's a very, very good Qigong exercise, this individual posture, for getting a feel for energy in the hands, for getting a feel for Qi. Okay, now on to posture number 5. Okay, posture number 5 is called the Lao Gong Point Absorb Heavenly Energy or Heavenly Qi. Okay, so after we've done posture 4, okay, activating the Lao Gong points, okay, we stand straight, we turn the palms down, relaxing the shoulders, we bring the arms out to the side, and we turn the back of the hands forward, we relax the shoulders, don't raise the shoulder joints. Bring the arms up, just below shoulder level. We bring the elbows in, turning the palms upwards. And as we do so, we bend the knees, tucking the pelvis forward, and we imagine we're just holding a big roller carpet. Okay, so we'll show you that from the side. Okay, so after you've done Activating the Lao Gong points, posture 4. Okay, you turn the palms down towards the floor. Okay, you bring your arms out to the side. Again, you keep the shoulders relaxed, the back of the hands have to point forward, so the little finger leads the arms up. You bring the elbows in, you bend the knees, you tuck the pelvis forward, and you imagine you're holding a roll of carpet in front of you. And again, you hold this for as long as it feels comfortable. So this is a standing post posture. So you just relax, breathe, let go of tension, and hold it for as long as is comfortable. Okay, now posture number 6. Okay, the French posture number 6 is called connecting heaven and earth energy, or connecting heaven and earth chi. Okay, this is a bit of a challenging one, this one. This takes a wee bit of strength to do this one. So again, take it nice and easy. Okay, as always, only do what you feel that you can do. So after you've done posture number 5, the Lao Gong points absorb heavenly chi. Okay, what you do is you bring the palms towards the head, you stand straight. Bring the hands down. Okay, now you shift the weight to the right leg. Okay, you're going to bring your arms up, and you bring the left ball of the foot towards the right foot. You're going to raise the left heel. The wrists are slightly above the head. You're going to try and relax the shoulders, so the weight of the body is on the right foot. The left heel is raised, and you want the ball of the left foot on the floor. So the left foot is not on its toes. You want the ball of the left foot connecting to the ground, but the heel slightly raised. And when the hands come up, you've got to try not to raise the shoulder joints if you can. I know that's easier said than done, but it just takes a wee bit of practice. And again, because all of the weight of the body, or most of it, is on the right leg, again, if you feel that's just too difficult, then just stand normally and stand naturally. Okay, so we'll show you that from the side. Okay, so after we've done posture number 5, Lao Gong point absorbs, heavenly chi. You bring the hands towards the face. The hands turn down. Okay, as the hands come down by the waist, you bring the weight to the right leg. You bring the arms up. Bring the left foot in towards the right foot. Okay, the left heel is raised. The wrists are above the head if you can. The weight's on the right leg. The left heel is raised, but the ball of the left foot is on the floor, not the toes. Okay, so there are 2 parts to this. First of all, you're on the right foot, and you hold that for as long as is comfortable. Then you change. Okay, you bring the weight down onto both feet, bring the hands down. Okay, now shifting the weight to the left side, bending the left knee, tucking the pelvis forward again, bring the arms up, you raise the right heel, the wrists come above the head if you can, relaxing the shoulders, so the right heel is raised now, and the right ball of the foot is on the floor. Again, you hold this for as long as is comfortable. If it's just too difficult to have the weight on one leg, then by all means just stand normally, stand naturally. Okay, and now on to posture 7. Okay, posture 7 is called the Yang Chuan points absorb energy, or absorb the chi. Okay, and again, just a reminder, the Yang Chuan points are on the center of the ball of the foot, just slightly back towards the heels. And very important point, acupressure point in traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, so after you've done posture number 6, okay, you'll be finishing with the weight on the left foot, the right heel is raised, the arms up. Okay, so You bring the right heel down, you stand normally, you bring the hands down, slightly to the left here, bring the hands down. Okay, so the weight's on the left leg, you step out with the right foot to your right, feet shoulder width apart. Okay, you bring the hands up in front of the body. You stand normally, stand naturally, bring the hands down, bring the hands to the side. And this is posture 7. The Yongchuan points absorb energy, or absorb qi. Okay, so we show you this from the side. So you finish with a weight, you finish posture 6, connecting heaven and earth energy on the left leg, the arms up. Okay, so you bring the right heel down, you stand normally. Okay, you bring the hands down, you bring the weight back to the left leg. You step out, then you bring the hands up, stand normally, bring the hands down, bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward, bring the hands down by the waist, and again you're holding this for as long as it's comfortable, there's no movement here, it's a standing post posture. Again, just be aware of how the palms, the Lao Gong points feel. You might feel them tingling, becoming like pins and needles. If you get that feeling in the hands, then that's perfectly natural. In fact, when you do this exercise, the Zhu Ji Gong form, you might feel a lot of tingling and a lot of heat in the Yongchuan points and a lot of tingling in the hands. That's perfectly normal, perfectly natural. Okay, good. Now we're moving on to number 8. Okay, then friends, posture number 8 is called restoring energy to the Dantian, or restoring qi to the Dantian. So after we finish posture 7, what we're going to do, we're going to stand straight. We're going to relax the shoulders, the hands and the fingers. Let the fingers point towards the floor. Bring the hands up, again back of the hands pointing forward. We're going to bring the hands forward of the body, and we're going to imagine we're in a big pool of water, okay, and we're going to bring the sweeping water into the Dantian. So we bring the palms in towards the Dantian. As we do so, we bend the knees, tucking the pelvis forward. We don't touch the Dantian, it's imagining that we're sweeping water into the Dantian. So as the arms come up and out, we stand straight. And as the palms come in, we bend the knees and we tuck the pelvis forward. If you want to bring the breathing here, you can breathe in as you come up and breathe out as you, as you bring the palms in. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so we'll show you that from the side. Okay, so we go from posture 7. Okay, we relax the hands, the wrists, the fingers, stand straight. Bring the arms out to the side. Lift the hands very slightly. Bring them forward of the body. Bend the knees. Tuck the pelvis forward. Imagine you're sweeping water into the Dantian. You stand straight. You can breathe in at this point if you wish. And then breathe out as you bend the knees, tucking the pelvis forward. Again, you're not touching the Dantian. What you're doing is you're just imagining you're sweeping, swirling water with the hands in towards the abdomen. Okay, now on to posture number 9. Okay friends, now posture number 9 is called energy flows through the Ren and Du channels. The Ren and Du channels, also known as the conceptual vessel and the governing vessel, are two very important energy channels in traditional Chinese medicine that run in a loop up and over and down over the front and the back of the body in a big loop. So when we do this posture, what we do is, according to Chinese medicine principles, we are regulating, we're clearing these two main channels. This exercise is also known as holding the moon. We do this a lot in our class, and it's also known as holding the moon, and it's considered a healing posture in Qigong because it helps to clear blockages in the Ren and Du channels. So after we've done posture number 8, okay, we stand normally, we stand naturally, bring the hands out to the side. Okay, imagine we're bringing a ball in towards the belly button, we bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward, and we stand still. So this is a standing post posture. And we just hold this posture again for as long as is comfortable. Okay, so after we've done posture number 8, returning energy, returning qi to the dantian, we do posture 9, which is the energy, the qi flows through the Ren and Du channels. So we stand straight, bring the hands up, bring the hands forward of the body. Imagine you're bringing in a ball and resting a ball against the belly button, and you bend the knees, you tuck the pelvis forward, and you hold the imaginary ball just in front of the belly button. Again, you hold this for as long as is comfortable. You just have to breathe, relax, follow the breath, and let go of tension. Okay, now the closing posture is pretty straightforward. It's basically the same as maintaining the dantian. So you stand straight, bring the arms out to the side, bring the hands forward of the body, bend the knees, tuck the pelvis forward. Ladies, bring the right hand in first, left hand rests on top of it. Gentlemen, the left hand comes in first, right hand rests on top of it. You rest the palms, the Lao Gong points on the dantian. 3 finger widths below the belly button. Lift the elbows very slightly. That creates a nice rounded shape here, and it also helps the chest and the heart to relax. And again, you just breathe, concentrate on following the breath, letting go of tension, and also being aware of the dantian, being aware of the warmth from your palms warming the dantian, looking after the dantian, settling the energy, settling the petrol in the petrol tank. Okay friends, then we finish, bring the feet together, and we stand as if to attention.